Hi everyone. My name is Christian Naranjo. I just want to talk about today about the ASVAB. The ASVAB. It's it's known as. First of all, let's just start that. I'm gonna say that I want to talk about is the ASVAB, or it's known as the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Test. Well, most of you have seen videos on here that seem legit, but you think, well, I don't think it helps. Does it help? Is it the one? Is it the right video that I'm looking for give me info? Well, I there's good videos. I gotta admit. Um, a lot of people who upload videos on here, some have failed as bad. I'm not saying the the real test, the 3 hour test. I'm talking about the pre-test when you go in with the recruiter and you ask them if you want to take the test and the pre-test. It's probably like a 20 or 40 minute test. It just just to want to see where you at, and uh, basically I failed it the 3 times. And I know it's embarrassing, but I'm not the only guy, the only person who failed it. There's a lot of people who are super smart, who are good in math and English, and they are probably eight straight A students. And when they're feeling confident about it, and when they see their score, they're kind of what's going on, and that's what the recruiter tells you. Are you taking any math classes? They're asking questions. Have you, uh, what class are you taking? Have you graduated high school? Etc. Etc. Well, that happened to me. That's what they asked me. Those quick questions. So, I've been trying to look for books that would help me prepare for the ASVAB. Now, um, this is I actually made a couple videos like 2 years ago. But those videos were not too, let's just say, mm, not as good as I thought it would be. It was just, I was, didn't know what I was doing. So, but anyways, going back to the military. Now a lot of you are, just quit. They just, I can't do this. Some recruiters may tell you, you know, well, if I'm sorry you had to waste your time coming here all the way from blah blah this, making excuses. But you just don't give up. And there's 2 books that I would like to recommend to you. Um, I can tell you this that pretty much I'm not saying it's gonna be in the test in the in the pre-test exam, but it's gonna be similar. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you, you know, be more confident. How and but just want to show you these 2 books. Well, actually 3, but basically 2. They're 2 ASVAB. They're actually 2, but pretty much the same. But this one I have is Barron's um, ASVAB 10th edition by Terry Duran. I can't pronounce that, but he is a former lieutenant colonial U.S. Army. This book, this book, it's gonna help you a lot. Remember 10th edition. It actually explains to you. It helps you explains every step you need learn. It tells you what you have to do or what not to do. Just different type of strategies that step by step. You know, and if you're like into like in the military, for example, something like for example, if you're into special forces, like for example, if you want to join the army, become an army ranger, or join the want to be a Green Beret or Air Force pararescue, or join the Air Force, become Air Force pararescueman, or join the Navy. Famously, everybody wants to join the Navy now because everyone wants to be a Navy SEAL, or join the Naval Special Warfare combatant crewman, or known as SWIC. Pretty much they're similar to the SEALs, but they're just, let's just say they're not SEALs. They're not, but and they're better than the SEALs, but they're actually, the SEALs are better. But anyways, and there's this other book. It's pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same thing. It's just, has I think this one is basically pretty much the same thing, but I think it gives better detail. I think it's by the same guy, author, Terror to Run, U.S. Army. But this one's 7th edition. Pass you to the ASVAB. This one, it's really good as well. I was actually looking for the 6th edition, but I couldn't find it. They didn't have them anymore. And I bought these books at Barnes and Noble, or you can order it online. But not long ago, I actually uh, I was just walking around at school, and suddenly I went inside this bookstore, well, the store at my school, at my college, and I found this book. It's this one, and it's pretty much helps you prepare for a uh it's a GMAT, like for I think if you're gonna go to a college or a higher university, pass the exams they give, the entry exams to see where you at. Well, this book pretty much helps. Um, it's called Cracking the GMAT Premium, 2015 edition. It's about Princeton Review. Um, this one. Wow, this book basically actually explains about math and English, paragraph comprehension, and word knowledge. And this book, I haven't reviewed yet, but I read the few chapters, and they're legit. They explain to you, and I think if I would start with this book. I know a lot of people is just different. They're different. They're different. They have different views. They have different, you know, they say, oh, get this and get that. Well, it doesn't matter what you get. Not all books are going to be the same, but they're going to help you prepare for the exam. If you focus and you have time for in your life, at least 2 hours spare of your time, in the middle of your time, you will get the things right. Um, if you thought of becoming if you want to just, you know, these books will help you prepare for a military career. I'm not saying this will help you. You know, I'm not saying that this. If you're the type of person who's distracted, and I don't know, but if you're a person who's really taking this serious, who really wants to join the military, any branch of the military, doesn't have to be Navy, Coast Guard, Army, Marines. Pretty much the same thing. All the tests are the same thing, the pre-test. But if you're really sure, because just because you pass the pre-test doesn't mean you're gonna pass the 3 hour real exam. That includes math, the two portions of the math, two portions of the English, the science, all that stuff. You probably know what I'm talking about. The full ASVAB test. Well, these come with the full 10 exams, 10 reviews, and so I recommend getting Barron's 10th edition, this one, so you can look at it. Sorry, I just get this a little closer. 10th edition by Taryn Duran, but I don't know if we can get closer, but okay. See? This one and this one. I recommend getting this one as well. Trust me, you're gonna, if you have time, 7th edition. Get the 7th edition. 7th edition. Remember this. And if you, luckily, if having to pass, seeing these books, I recommend getting this book too. Or there's different versions, but if you get this similar like this one, please get it because I feel this is gonna help. I've been studying this book, and trust me, I felt confident I was gonna do pretty good, and I just I kind of slack off. I have to admit I haven't been studying these books, these two books, the ASVABs, for like for 2 or 3 months because I've been going to school, been working, and but I'm planning to do that because join the military, and I know I'm still 20, but that was my plan since I was since after graduated high school when I was 17, but and that time I didn't have the full resources to get these books. But you know, if you have any questions, just you know, you can contact your local recruiter. You can, if you're in high school, find some help. If you're in college and you're just graduating college, and then you don't have no idea what you're gonna do in your life, if you're thinking about joining the military, it's better you start now. You know. Now I may have to talk about the SEALs. My plans to talk. I'm uploading a video shortly about the Navy SEALs. Uh, about those who want to be SEALs. But this book, these 3 books, well, these 2 actually, would help you. Um, so yeah, if feel free to leave some comments down there, and yeah, well, that's all. Well, see you guys later.